So let me just cover a couple things when you say, well, am I jobs or am I manufacturing?
The great debate, right?
This is. And this is really something that you should talk to someone who knows like what they're talking about, right?
That's where your partner comes in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Again, I mean, manufacturing is, even if it's a custom type product that you're building, if someone is building a formal bill of material and they're building the items and components and subassemblies that are going to be produced to make that finished good, that's where you're using manufacturing and production orders. If instead, like on the custom order cycle, you just say, hey, I need this much sheet metal, I need this much paint, I need this much, I need a couple handles, I need a seat, I need this, I need that. And then the tasks are where I'm actually just I guess like virtually or like building that together. That's where jobs comes into play. I don't want to have to go through the process of building all these multiple levels and indented BOM structures and creating routings and scheduling capacity.
Gotcha.
All that's manufacturing, and that's all in Business Central manufacturing. The jobs is where, again, it's a unique, I've got some engineering that's going to go on in there, custom designing some stuff. I'm going to make it, I'm going to sell it, and I'm not going to do it again. Right?
Want to give everybody a quick thing to let them know what assembly would be then?
So, yeah, well, so now you're like, well, what about assembly? You just said assembly. Yeah. What the hell's assembly? Assembly is, think of that as like the term like that other people might be familiar with is like kitting. Assembly is a very simple process where I'm taking multiple components and I'm producing a finished good. And what I mean by that is a simple process is I can create an assembly order. Let's say I'm going to make 1,000 12 packs of beer.
Sure.
Right? And so I'm going to create an assembly order for 1,000 12 packs, and I'm going to use 1,000 boxes, 1,000 labels, and 12,000 cans of beer. And I'm going to go do that process. And when I get done, I'm just going to hit post. And it's going to put 1,000 12 packs into inventory. It's going to consume 12,000 cans, 12,000 labels, 12,000 boxes. I don't have the ability to do shop floor labor, time entry. I can't report scrap. I can't consume my quantities before posting my output. Those are things where manufacturing comes into play, right? So think of assembly orders, that simple process. I'm doing something. I'm going to tell it how many I made at the end, and it's going to put that into stock and backflush all my components.
Now, do you see a lot of companies confuse, I guess, themselves with being a job shop or manufacturer, or a manufacturer being a job shop, or do they primarily know what they are? Because I know with assembly orders versus production orders, and manufacturing for assembly, a lot of times you guys have had to go in there and say, no, you're not really assembly. You fall more into this category.
Correct.
You see that a lot with job shops and manufacturing.
Yeah. So what we see is generally someone who says we're a job shop. Sometimes they are truly a job shop. They use jobs. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're really like a made-to-order manufacturer.
Gotcha.
But what we don't see is someone saying, I need manufacturing software, and they end up being jobs. That doesn't happen because the people that think of themselves as manufacturers, they know they have structured bill of materials and routings, and maybe doing some backflush, some manual flush, capacity planning, MRP. Yeah. All of those things are traditional manufacturing. And someone who's doing that, they know I'm a manufacturer. It's more sometimes people say we're a job shop, and it turns out that they actually are a much better fit for manufacturing. Yeah. Right? It's Makes just sense. They're a manufacturer. It's just all their parts are custom created for one customer. Right? Yep. So they think of themselves as a job shop because they're like, well, I only make a part, and that part is specific for one customer. And I'll say, well, yeah, but will the customer maybe
One-off.
call you up and reorder it in the future?
Yeah.
And I go, well, yeah, once we have the product, they'll reorder periodically. And I'll say, well, and then you'll produce them periodically? Yeah. Okay, that's manufacturing.
So really one of the main determining factors whether or not your job shop is if it's a one-off product or whatnot.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Like your Orange County choppers, motorcycle builders.
Exactly.
That type of thing.
Yep.